carbohydrate.
Okay. So I really want to ask you, this is all about cassava. What's special about cassava?
Well, cassava is one of the most important foods for people in Nigeria and across Africa. So it's something that people often eat every day. So if we can make cassava more nutritious, then people will be able to retain their normal diets and also get better nutrition.
Okay. Then yellow cassava, I hear you're one of the persons that developed the vitamins for the yellow cassava. So why did you decide on that?
Well, micronutrient deficiency or hidden hunger is a very important problem in Nigeria, and by making the yellow color that is what provitamin A looks like, is something that we can readily select for within cassava plants. So cassava normally is full of starch. It's very good in carbohydrates, but if we can increase the provitamin A content, we can help address the nutritional needs, especially of young children and women of childbearing age. So the team at IITA over many years selected for increasing amounts of this yellow color in cassava, both by using visual inspection of the roots, but also by using biochemical techniques to assay how much provitamin A was in the roots. And gradually we were able to develop varieties just through normal breeding processes to develop these biofortified varieties.
Okay. Now, sir, I want to ask you a question. You know that, especially for Nigerians and Gari making, it goes through a process. Is there a possibility of depletion of the micronutrients in the process of processing the cassava?
Yes, there is a depletion from the raw roots to the gari. There is a depletion of some of the provitamin A. However, also gari is a dry product, so it actually concentrates it as well. So while you get about 30% retention of the provitamin A in the finished gari after it's dried, you still have enough nutrients in the gari to provide the nutritional benefits. So it still will be effective even with some loss. And we are continually working to improve both the processing and developing new varieties, so we'll be able to continue to improve what we've already developed.
Okay, so is it going to be available to all farmers across the country, so that it will be available to Nigerians?
It will. It will take some time, but even last year we already have the provitamin A cassava to over 100,000 farmers in Nigeria. This year it will become way over 300,000 farmers. So with 4 million farmers in Nigeria growing cassava, it won't be too long before they will all have access to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy.
You can realize that health-wise, vitamin A is one of the micronutrients which is the deficiency of public health importance. So, federal government, because of that, federal government started the program on food fortification. If you look around, you can see some of the staple foods that we eat is being fortified with the vitamin A, like the flour you use in making bread, like even your vegetable oil, then even the sugar. The salt that you take is being fortified with iodine. Mandatory fortification is a program that federal government have instituted to help curtail or reduce the incidence of micronutrient deficiencies in the country. Also, you can also observe that every 6 months, the little children under 5 are being given vitamin A supplements every 6 months, probably around May, June, and November, December every year. These are the programs the federal government have put on to reduce the incidence of vitamin A deficiency. Now, coming to biofortified vitamin A, the vitamin A cassava contains provitamin, which we call provitamin B-carotene, which is a precursor to vitamin A. Okay, now how does it affect us? It's another way federal government is also using it to reach some household. If you look at cassava, almost every household, at least 8%, take cassava, either in the form of organic. So if we can get it to reach to the downtrodden, which cannot afford fortified foods, and they take it. And studies have also shown that buying fortified food, not only in cassava, in maize, can put a child or a citizen within the threshold of malnutrition. You cannot be malnourished, but you are not well, because there are still other sources which you can eat and get enough quantity that will make up your daily requirements of that vitamin. So it's very, very acceptable. That's why we in the health sector collaborated with Harvest Plus when they started. And today, we are happy to see that that little project we started is going places. The acceptance level is becoming very high. And we are now asking them to also dive into other stable crops to help people. Because not all of us can afford fortified foods, which everybody can cultivate cassava.
Okay, so are you saying that this cassava can be affordable?
It's a household issue. You get the stem, you cultivate it, you see it. Even the yield is much more better than the ones we have. And it is very, very resistant to some diseases like mosaic disease that affects the other ones we have.
So how soon should we expect to have yellow cassava everywhere in Nigeria?
You know, there is a way some of these things work. Change is not easy, but we are driving it gradually. Like presently, I think they have reached up to 434,000 households. So we are moving. And some states are also identifying with the project. So give them the next 4 or 5 years, the way it's moving. Almost every household is going to have it. And we in the encourage everybody to have it, because it is very, very good. You can use it in any form. You can see the cake, the biscuits, the tapioca, the bread, many. Assuming you are the exhibition yesterday, you are marveled at what cassava can be used. It's not a composite, pure 100% cassava.
Thank you very much, sir.